Hey guys, welcome back to the house. So listen, I just got done reading this article about how Kanye West got escorted out of the Skechers headquarters because he was out there uninvited, unannounced, looking for a deal for his Yeezy line, for his Yeezy shoes. He went to Skechers, okay? No, not Champion. No, not New Balance, bitch. No, not Under Armour. He went to fucking Skechers. I'm embarrassed. It has gone from worse to worse, sir. What in the hell is going on? Y'all know Adidas dropped his ass due to the anti-Semitism. They got black people upset. Corporate America is upset because of the anti-Semitism. Black people are upset at the quote-unquote selective outrage. They kind of feel like, well, why isn't being anti-black holding this much weight? When he said slavery was a choice and white lives matter and George Floyd died of the fentanyl instead of the cop and the knee being on his neck. So everybody's upset, everybody's outraged, everybody has a different perspective and an opinion, and Kanye West has everybody. He has all of social media in shambles, and I wish it would end, but tell me why he went to Skechers. This nigga went to Skechers. And you know what? It sounds ridiculous, but it's really not that far-fetched because I almost guarantee you that his cult-like following would travel over to Skechers in droves. Skechers would have the biggest Q4 sales ever in life in their whole entire history of being a business, because that's how dedicated the Kanye West fans are. Like, they've been upset at Kanye West for like a while now, since the White Lives Matter thing. And I feel like, black people, we were starting to see the light. We were starting to see, okay, this man is like crazy. But I still see people on social media trying to justify, I think out of retaliation for big business coming after him, they don't like that. Like, a lot of black folks don't like to see big business and corporations in white America, I guess you could say, coming after one black man. And so a lot of us black folks, we have a soft spot for a black man, right? And so even though we've been mad at him for the last couple of weeks, there are still people justifying his actions, saying this was his plan all along. You mean to tell me it was his plan to go to Skechers all along? That's bull. This man went the whole ass Skechers. Kanye West is making a quick move to find a new home for his Yeezy shoes, hitting Skechers headquarters to talk with the company's honchos, but immediately got turned away. Sources familiar with Ye's visit tell us he was at the company's main office Wednesday morning in Manhattan Beach, California, but this was not a scheduled meeting with management. Skechers say Ye arrived unannounced and without an invitation at one of the Skechers corporate offices in LA. Considering Ye was engaged in unauthorized filming, two Skechers executives escorted him and his party from the building after a brief conversation. Y'all, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Skechers, Kanye Skechers. Like I said, from worse to worser. My God, what in the hell is going on? You got turned away from Skechers. I see people in Skechers and I'm like, what are those? What are those? Okay, anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that situation. I mean, worse from worse. Child, what is going on? Okay, let's talk about Blac Chyna. I don't know what in the hell is going on with the exes of the Kardashians, but they're all unhinged, okay? And I hate to say that it's the black folk. It's us black people. We got Kanye West showing up to Skechers uninvited and unannounced. He thinks he's Elon Musk. He thinks he's Donald Trump. He thinks he can walk into any building and get a deal because he's Kanye West, and it doesn't work like that. And now that I'm thinking about it, somebody on Twitter said that Skechers is a Jewish company. Is Skechers a Jewish company? Let me see. Skechers founder Michael Goldberg discusses his foot fetish. Y'all, I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. Look. This is weird. JewishBusinessNews.com. Skechers founder Michael Greenberg, discusses his foot fetish. What? Maybe he sought them out because they're Jewish. Let's see. Michael Robert Greenberg. He don't have a Wikipedia page, y'all. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Blac Chyna. Okay, so you got Kanye West being unhinged. You have Blac Chyna being an alleged criminal, like a real criminal, like a criminal, like alleged sex trafficking and holding people hostage and selling a PUSSIESSSSS, even though it's broke, which is why she has to date below her tax bracket. That's a joke. Okay, So to speed all of this up, y'all know I have been following the story when it comes to Blac Chyna and Ava Louise. Ava Louise is a OnlyFans content creator, right? She DM'd Blac Chyna one random day and said, hey girl, let's collab. Blac Chyna was like, yeah, come over. 4 a.m. LA time, right? So she goes, why wouldn't I go over there at 4 a.m.? It's Blac Chyna and Dream Kardashian's home. Like, of course. Well, she got there. Blac Chyna started drinking the whole bottle of Casamigos Reposado. And then she called up Donna. And Donna is like this escort lady, allegedly. And she says that Ava says that they thought that she was trans and that they wanted to sell her and sell her PUSSY and all that great stuff, okay? So she did a TikTok story time, right? And then she took down the TikToks, and then Blac Chyna sent her a cease and desist, and her lawyers came out and said that, you know, you're defaming our client. You're defaming Blac Chyna. These statements that you're making about her holding you hostage and, you know, calling Donna and trying to sell your PUSSY for the highest bidder, that's all fake. Tell me why I'm minding my business, scrolling and trolling, and I see that Ava Louise, adult content creator, has now struck back. Y'all, what the hell is going on? And she allegedly reported this incident to the FBI. The FBI. The FBI. Now, back in December, right, there was some sort of criminal investigation, according to some news source that I saw a couple of days ago. There was a video. There was a guy friend and a girlfriend, right? These two friends. And the guy was outside of Chyna's Sheraton hotel room in Sacramento, California. And he was recording and crying. He was recording the front of the hotel door. And he said, oh my God, y'all, Blac Chyna is holding my friend hostage. And then you see Blac Chyna's scary looking ass open up the door, letting the little white girl go. Weird. Right? And so according to some news source, you know, there was a criminal investigation, and then the criminal investigation disappeared. We don't know what the hell happened. So fast forward to today, we get Ava Louise. Now, Ava Louise, yes, is a known liar. She did make up the story when it came to Jeffree Stars and Kanye West being out there having a rendezvous in Wyoming. But Ava Louise says she would never make up something like this, and she took to the FBI. TikTok star Ava Louise has fired back at Blac Chyna's cease and desist, claiming in her legal response that she reported Chyna to the FBI. Louise's letter sent by her attorneys to Chyna and obtained by Page Six doubles down on her claims that she was being set up for involvement in some type of non-consensual sexual encounter or sex for money scheme. The letter claims that Blac Chyna asked whether Louise was transgender and if she had ever worked as an escort. They go on to say, when Ava said she was not an escort, Blac Chyna and her friend Miss Donna, the escort lady, laughed and said, well, you are now. Oh my God. Louise's attorneys state that she felt very intimidated and scared and claims that Blac Chyna manipulated her into not leaving her house. She was only able to leave Blac Chyna's house after Chyna allegedly became way too overly intoxicated from drinking tequila. Chyna, the FBI. Okay. That's federal. That's federal. And the FBI don't play. The FBI is going to look into every nook and cranny of your life. They're not playing with your ass. This is the same woman that says she don't even do her income tax. Blac Chyna, I'm scared for you, sis. I'm scared for you. So who do y'all believe? Who do y'all believe? Blac Chyna weird as hell. And yet Ava's story is far-fetched, but a part of me believes it. A part of me believes Ava's story. Like, how else do you explain the December incident?
Come on, Jen, let's go.
Yeah, and you're gonna stand outside.
No, we're not standing nowhere, we're leaving. You crazy?
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how evil Blac Chyna looked? She was like, you gonna stand out there like, what the? The man was like, no, we not standing nowhere, bitch. We're leaving. You literally tried to steal a whole human being. You tried to kidnap a whole human being, allegedly. That shit is scary. And then the girl is like running out. You could tell she put on her jacket like, yeah. How Portia say in that closet where Nene was trying to beat her up, get this mic off me, I'm scared. How the belt get off her, Nene? Speaking of Nene did an interview with Larry Reed Live. And, you know, it was a nice interview. Like, Nene was very relaxed. Larry Reed asked a lot of great questions and stuff like that. So shout out to him. It was nothing really new, though. She basically said that, you know, they dropped the lawsuit to, you know, do some out-of-court mediation and stuff like that. And she basically says that she hasn't really contacted or had any communication with anybody from the network. She says that she, you know, would never say never when it comes to coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She ended up dropping names for, I guess, her dream cast for the show, which would be her, Kenya, Kandi, Portia, Phaedra, and somebody else. She recalled the story of Brent. Brent was at his place and he was on the floor and he was having a stroke and stuff like that. So that was really sad to hear about. I would say for me, probably what the most interesting part of that interview was when Larry Reed asked her about Kandi Burruss Tucker. And Nene said, you know, I have never had a problem with Kandi. I don't have a problem with Kandi, but I believe Kandi has a problem with me. I believe Kandi has never liked me. She doesn't like my presence. She's competitive. And I feel like Nene was alluding to maybe Kandi being jealous of Nene and the spotlight that she garnered from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though Kandi has said on multiple occasions that Nene was her favorite housewife before she was even on the show. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about that. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't think Kandi is jealous of Nene. I really just don't. Like, I really just, I just don't. Okay. Speaking of housewives, Kathy Hilton is being accused of using a homophobic slur by one of her cast members, and that cast member's name is Erika Jayne. Erika. Now, part 3 of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion airs tonight, and you know we're gonna tune in, and you know we're gonna watch, and you know we're gonna be focused on the television screen, because allegedly, according to our sources, Erika Jayne is going to make an accusation that Kathy Hilton used a homophobic slur out there in Aspen. And Kathy Hilton is going to flat out deny it. She's going to flat out deny it. Now, Erika Jayne, according to these sources, went to the higher ups, and I can show y'all where I'm getting this from, TMZ. She went to the higher ups, according to TMZ, and told them about Kathy using this slur. But apparently, it was kind of like an Ebony K. Williams situation where Ebony K. Williams was hearing all of those things where one of the camera ladies or one of the production ladies heard Ramona use the N-word, and then someone also heard Ramona say, see, this is why we shouldn't have black people on the show. They told Ebony that, and then Ebony took that information and took it to HR and said, hey, I'm hearing these things about your girl Ramona. But after an investigation, they concluded that the investigation is inconclusive because there's no third-party witnesses. It's always this person says that this happened against this person. So it's a she say situation, right? Well, TMZ says Erika Jayne is making a big accusation against Kathy Hilton in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion finale, claiming she heard Kathy utter a homophobic slur, but Kathy flat out denies it happened. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ during the reunion finale, Erika accuses Kathy of making a homophobic comment back when the cast went to Aspen. We are told Erika claims Kathy used the slur against someone the cast was around earlier this season, but production cameras were not rolling when she alleged the incident happened. Our sources say production investigated Erika's claim following the Aspen trip, but found it's basically a case of she said. Erika's word against Kathy's. That being said, we're told Erika's allegation was not edited out of the reunion finale, which airs Wednesday. And in the episode, Kathy is adamant she never used the word and says Erika is a liar. There are a lot of folks who think that Lip Serena is exaggerating this whole situation when it comes to Kathy Hilton having a meltdown, even though this is coming from the same lady that literally thinks that we're in an episode of All My Children, guiding light. Like, girl, this ain't a soap opera. It's a soap opera, but it's not a soap opera. A lot of people also believe that, Erika Jayne is flat out lying about this accusation, that the accusation is a straight up lie. Honestly, I don't put nothing past anybody. Do I believe Kathy Hilton said it? Sure, probably. I really don't think Lipsa and Erika are lying about anything. And I think it's this whole notion of, Erika and Lipsa are trying to make Kathy Hilton look bad so they look not as bad. But I feel like that has been backfiring. If that was the plan, it's been backfiring on them the entire season. So if they wanted to look good, wouldn't they back off of Kathy? But I think they really haven't backed off. One, for a storyline, duh. But two, because it's true. I don't think that they're lying about this. I don't put nothing. I mean, this is Kathy Hilton. I like Kathy Hilton. Don't get me wrong, but Kathy Hilton is still MAGA. She is a woman of privilege, and she's MAGA, and her son and daughters have been around town in LA saying certain things. And so I don't think that it's beyond her to say certain things. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about that entire situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.